Hey guys, it's Sergeant Kickass here and welcome back to the channel. We are back with another video and today's video is a little bit different to anything else I've done before. So I was just scrolling through YouTube just looking for something to watch and I actually came across a video title. It looks pretty cool. It's quite popular as well, so it's called After Ever After, I believe, and it's called like a Disney parody. So it looks like it's like a Disney song and I assume it's like after what happened after one of the big fairy tales or something, or one of the movies. So it seemed like interesting concept. It had a lot of views, so it's quite popular, so obviously people enjoy it. So I thought, why not do my first reaction to it and see what I think of it, guys. So let's jump straight into it.
If you've ever wondered why Disney tales all end in lies, here's what happened after all their dreams came true.
Okay, so it seems like from that little intro that I might have been a bit right. So this is what happened after the movies. Basically, this is the story of what happens after all the different favourite Disney movies. So yeah, I've watched most of the Disney movies. Favourite one's Aladdin, controversial one. Maybe we'll see that in this. Who knows? But yeah, I don't know which way this is going to go. Could it be either really brutal or it could be really nice and thing? Who knows? Let's see. Also, like it's like he's got the 4 a cappella people together, and it's like I assume he's going to be making like the background music with the others while one of them sings. So Ariel, okay.
I loved being princess down in this beautiful ocean blue, but mermaids are going missing. They end up in someone's stew.
So nice start. So it looks like yeah, so each one of them is going to be a different princess, I assume. He's going to go through one by one, or maybe just a character in general, and he's going to go through. And that's to the beat of Under the Sea, so I'm assuming a lot of them will be like all a song from their movies just with the words altered, which really cool concept, I like it. But yeah, I used to love being the princess in the ocean. But now all the mermaids are going missing. They're ending up in someone's stew. So is this a little bit of a reference to overfishing on our part? Because yeah, it's a problem. We're catching mermaids, not fish, boys. When we're catching fish, not the mermaids. Leave the mermaids alone.
But mermaids are going missing. They end up in someone's stew. So just try to put yourself into somebody else's gills.
That's very good. So obviously it's like try to put yourself in someone else's shoes. That's the thing. It's like before you slag anyone off or you do something that could affect other people, put yourself in someone else's shoes and see how it will affect them, and then you can make a decision on whether you think it's worth it or not. But obviously, as she's a fish underwater, try to put yourself into somebody else's gills, because obviously fish with gills, yeah, I mean, it could be flippers, but fins, it won't quite work as well. So yeah, to somebody else's gills. I like it. I love it.
So just try to put yourself into somebody else's gills. You're killing my ecosystem with fishing and oil spills.
Oh no.
Thank you, BP. Thank you.
Oh shit. So you're killing my ecosystem with fishing and oil spills. So like I said, overfishing is a very big problem in the world. We're just fishing way too much. It's killing loads of species in the ocean. So you're killing my ecosystem with all the fishing and overfishing we're doing, and oil spills. And then specifically, thank you BP. Fucking hell. So obviously the big, but most known oil spill recently in the last like decades was Gulf of Mexico. BP oil spill, just pissed oil everywhere. It's a fucking nightmare. Oh my god, Ariel's going for fucking BP. But yeah, basically they fucked up the whole area. They spilled oil everywhere, killed loads of animals and everything. But yeah, it's just we really don't treat the ocean well, do we? I mean, whaling that the Japanese do, overfishing, the amount of plastic in there. Fucking hell, poor Ariel. Jesus, or Ariel, as Sebastian says it.
Ecosystem with fishing and oil spills.
Oh no.
Thank you, BP. Thank you, BP. Thank you, BP. Thank you, BP. The British are killing, oil is spilling. Now I can't see. My
Oh my god, I love it. The British are killing, oil is spilling, now I can't see. So yeah, obviously, like I said, the oil spill was a fucking nightmare. The amount of different fish and birds and stuff that died because of the oil spill, because the spill went everywhere. All the fish like swallowed it or got it in through the gills. It got on birds couldn't fly, so they were stuck and they drowned. It was a fucking nightmare. But yeah, and BP, British Petroleum, Britain was fucking, oh my god. And a lot of British people weren't happy with it either. I mean, it was over in Gulf of Mexico, but British people weren't happy either because it looked like the whole of Britain was bad. I mean, we've done worse things, let's be honest. We took over half the globe, but it really wasn't good, and they didn't apologise really. They didn't really give a shit. Like, oh, it happens. But yeah, British are killing, oil spilling. Now I can't see because obviously they won't be able to see underwater because there'll be oil in the water. You can't see through it because it's black. Wow, Ariel's really go for BP. Good on her.
The British are killing, oil is spilling, now I can't see! My eyes! China feast on flounder spins, plus the Japanese killed all my whale friends.
Oh shit. Chinamen feast on flounders' fins, so yeah, they're known for eating tropical fish and stuff like that over in China. That's what they do, they eat a lot of tropical fish and things like that, and yeah, they eat whatever really. And then the Japanese killed all my whale friends. So yeah, obviously whaling's awful. They just go out and kill whales for no. I think there's a reason they do it, but it's absolutely awful. They fucked up the entire whale population of the world. It's only just started recovering because they did ban it, but then they brought it back again, and they're like, oh well, we're going to start doing it again because the whales are back. It's like, no, stop fucking killing the whales, you cunts, fucking Japanese cunts. Like, why? No other country does it. It's literally just the Japanese, and I'm not sure why it is. But yeah, they whaling. Why do they? I don't get it. I don't get the purpose of killing a whale. I'm sure they have their reasons, but there's no reason to kill an animal. I mean, I'm vegetarian, so I'm probably not the best person to think this, but you shouldn't be killing whales, man. Like fishing, the overfishing we do, it's awful. Anyway, back to this comedy video. Fucking hell.
China feast on flounder spins, plus the Japanese killed all my whale friends. Oceans are browning, I think I'm drowning, thanks to BP.
There we go, oceans are browning, I think I'm drowning thanks to BP. So yeah, the oil spills, like I said, sewage gets put in the oceans, the amount of trash and rubbish we dump in. The oceans are fucked, man, they really are. But yeah, the oceans are browning because of the sewage and the thing. I think I'm drowning thanks to BP. There we go. Ariel's just called out BP and the entire world for how we fuck up the oceans. I'm sorry, Ariel. I'm sorry, Ariel.
You suck.
Yep, we do suck. We all suck for what we do to the oceans. We need to sort it out, boys. We need to sort it out. So this is Aladdin. This is Aladdin, it's gotta be. The music.
Hey, I'm okay, but I'm slightly scared. My husband's a mark for the war on terror.
Oh shit, my husband's a mark for the war on terror. I'm slightly scared. So obviously this is set in, it's not specifically said, it's in Agrabah, which is a made up city. It's sort of, I think someone actually worked out, it's sort of more Saudi Arabia for like the political and the like views and things like that. It seems like it's Saudi Arabia area, so obviously a lot of wars go on over there. America obviously interrupt and back one side, usually the wrong side, and then they turn on them and it all goes a bit wrong. So yeah, Aladdin's now a terrorist, apparently, or America think he is.
I'm okay, but I'm slightly scared. My husband's a mark for the war on terror. Aladdin was taken by the CIA. We're not Taliban, you've got the wrong man in Guantanamo Bay.
Ooh, shit. So the CIA took Aladdin because they thought he was a terrorist. They thought he was part of the Taliban. They've taken him to Guantanamo Bay, they're torturing him. That should be shut down, really, shouldn't it? Guantanamo Bay, why is that still open? Well, everyone just knows the CIA torture people there. But yeah, so Aladdin's being tortured in Guantanamo Bay now because they think he's a Taliban. But he's not, he's just a street rat. in Hyderabad.
We're not Taliban, you've got the wrong man. In Guantanamo Bay, Prince Ali, where could he be? Drowning in Wawa.
Drowning in Wawa, where could he be? Drowning in Wawa. So, this is obviously from Prince Ali, the actual song. But yeah, drowning in Wawa, maybe that's a thing to waterboarding, where they obviously put the cloth over you and they pour water on it and you feel like you're fucking drowning. Maybe that's what she's referring to there, a bit of a water torture.
Hey, Prince Ali, where could he be? Drowning in Wawa. Interrogation from the nation of the free.
Oh, the eye roll. The nation of the free. Interrogation from the nation of the free. So she's like rolling the eyes, because obviously America are always like, oh, we're freedom's the best, but then they obviously torture people, keeping in Guantanamo Bay. They've got the most prisons, like percentage of prisoners in the world and stuff. But yeah, nation of the free, like he's not even done anything wrong and they're interrogating him. So that little eye roll, the sass from Jasmine. Damn.
Interrogation from the nation of the free. Bin Laden's taken the fall. We're not trained pilots at all.
Oh shit! A 9/11 joke. A 9/11. So Bin Laden's taken the fall. So yeah, obviously he was the leader of the Taliban. So he was like, when he was killed, it was like a lot of thing about, okay, we got rid of the Taliban now, so Bin Laden's taken the fall, he got killed. We're not trained pilots at all. So that's probably a 9/11 joke, I'm thinking there, because obviously the 9/11, they hijacked planes and they did crash them into the Twin Towers. They were actually trained pilots, the ones who did it, but maybe now they're getting a bit sloppy. They're just going to get anyone to fly the planes. Jeez, fucking hell, man. I was not expecting this coming in. I thought this was just going to be a nice little Disney song, but it's about water torture, terrorism, destroying the oceans.
Bin Laden's taken the fall. We're not trained pilots at all. Jafar went crazy and no one but up us. We're for freedom, Genie conducts us. Bush was crazy, Obama's lazy, Al-Qaeda's not in this country. Set free, my prince.
Nice. So, Jafar went crazy, so maybe Jafar did turn into a terrorist, and maybe that's why they think there is terrorists in that country. Jafar turned to terrorism because, I mean, he's evil anyway, but he's a genie now, but, you know, we'll move past that. But yeah, so Jafar became a terrorist. The genie didn't help. He made it worse, and now they're just all fucked, really. And there's not terrorists in this country. Set free Prince Ali. Do it. Set him free. Didn't do nothing wrong. He's just a street rat. They're gonna keep. That's for the real reasons in Guantanamo Bay. It's not because he's a terrorist. It's because he stole some bread.
Free, my prince. A whore.
Is this Belle? Yeah, I think this is Belle. Surely.
This town's gone wild since I married Adam. They think I'm going straight to hell. She'll burn bottom in hell.
So this town's gone crazy since I married Adam. Obviously Adam is the beast. They think I'm going straight to hell. And then the thing, she's gonna burn in hell in the background, like the other ones doing it, like the villagers speaking. Nice. But yeah, I assume this is because well, she's shagging a beast. She's shagging an animal, so she's like bestiality. So obviously religious a lot more back in the time it was set. But yeah, obviously if you're shagging animals, you're going to go to hell, aren't you? Even if it was once a human.
Married Adam, they think I'm going straight to hell. She'll burn bottom in hell. But the charges laid on me of bestiality could wind up getting me thrown in a cell.
So yeah, obviously there you go, bestiality. So the charges placed on me of bestiality could end up getting me thrown in a cell. So yeah, obviously bestiality is fucking, oh my god, it's grim as fuck. But yeah, obviously illegal. I don't know if it is illegal. I assume it's illegal. It has to be, doesn't it? Bestiality. So yeah, bestiality could get me, end up me getting thrown in the cell. So yes, good prison for it, boy.
A bestiality could wind up getting me thrown in a cell. She is a witch. Oh, I'm overrun by madness. I hear they plan to burn me out. at the stake.
Fucking hell. So they think she's a witch because she's shagging a what is he? He's like a half fucking lion bear hybrid with a bit of with human, obviously because he was once human. He can speak in human shit, but he's like half bear lion thing. So yeah, because of that, she must be a witch. So they're gonna burn her at the fucking stake. Fantastic, love it, love it. I mean, that would have been a bit of a different movie, wouldn't it? Jesus Christ.
Burn me at the stake.
It's the way it's said so happily as well. Like, burn me at the stake. Like, really happily.
Which will fry that bell must die.
I love the the other ones as well, like pretending to be villagers, like, we'll burn that bell so you'll die and stuff like that because she's wrong and stuff, and like people commenting on what they think of her and stuff, and really setting the scene of what she's been called and stuff. I really like it. It's really well done.
Which will fry that bell must die. Legit believe I'm Satan, and now I hear that PETA's gonna take my beast away.
So, oh fucking hell! I heard so they think I'm Satan from the way things that people are speaking about me, but I hear PETA's gonna take my beast away. So obviously PETA's the big organisation for like animals and stuff and their safety. I mean, it's shown a lot in Tiger King too. If like season 2 of Tiger King, if you've watched it, it's just come out on Netflix. But they go through like PETA are always like taking all the animals and protecting them and their safety and stuff. So yeah, they're gonna take her beast away because he needs to be protected. He's just an animal. He's not a human. He needs to be protected by PETA because she's done a lot of illegal shit with an animal.
That PETA's gonna take my beast away.
What's this one? Pocahontas? Yeah, it sounds a bit Pocahontas-y. Surely it is. It sounds a bit Pocahontas-y. Guess we'll see.
After John Smith travelled back to England.
Boy! So after John Smith travelled back to England, so first off, we're going to have to say Pocahontas, the story, Disney story, is completely wrong and thing. John Smith, when he arrived in America, Pocahontas was 10. He made up the whole story. So the story of Pocahontas and the love story that was in the Disney movie is completely fabricated, completely wrong and thing. So we're going to have to set the baseline. We're going to pretend it is the actual story here and not we're going to pretend it's a made up one that John Smith wrote rather than the actual story. Right.
After John Smith travelled back to England.
After he blew himself up by smoking gunpowder instead of tobacco.
I helped my people cultivate the fields. More English, French and Spaniards came to visit, and they greeted us with guns and germs and steel.
So yeah, that's very true. The natives were living very happily in America. And then obviously English, Italian, Spanish, we all went over there, we took over their land, we killed them, we complete genocide of their people, we killed them, we obviously brought diseases across that their bodies weren't used to, so they got a lot of things like typhoid and stuff. Was big because we brought germs that they weren't used to, so their bodies couldn't handle it, they got very ill. Guns, steel, yeah, we made towns and things, and we attacked them with guns and weapons that they weren't thinged for, and they did nothing wrong. So yeah.
And they greeted us with guns and germs and steel. They forced us into unknown lands of exile.
So yeah, we basically when we got there, we pushed them further west, and we pushed them further and further and further, and we just took over the land, and eventually we did kill nearly all of them, and we put them in areas they were allowed, and it was really, really fucked what we did to them. But yeah, we kept pushing them further and further back and making it really hard for them, and it was awful. But yeah, Unlined Lines of Exile, yeah, that's where they were pushed. We kept pushing them places that people hadn't been.
They forced us into unknown lands of exile. They pillaged, raped, and left us all for dead.
Yeah, so she's mentioned it here. So they've pillaged, raped, and left us all for dead. So yeah, they raided towns when they wouldn't give, like, they raided the camps of the things, like the natives, when they wouldn't give us food and things like that, and that we made deals, but obviously they were struggling, so that's we attacked them and stuff. But since we got onto it, I'm going to go into the actual story of Pocahontas. So Pocahontas was not in love with John Smith. She actually was married to a person in her camp and her tribe. She was actually kidnapped by the British, and she was kept into a cell on a British ship. They repeatedly would rape her multiple times a day and beat her and rape her over and over again. She was legal at this time. I mean, I assume. But I mean, that doesn't matter. It's still rape. But yeah, they actually took her. They kept her on a ship, captive and thing, and then eventually they sailed her off to England, and they forced her to marry this British man on the boat, and then they did like a publicity tour to get more money for the town with, like, Jamestown in America, by showing her off and stuff like this, because she was apparently quite beautiful. So yeah, it was really fucked up story. But yeah, they pillaged, raped, and left us all for dead. They'd attack towns, they'd rape the women, they'd kill people, and they'd just steal everything the natives had. Very, very dodgy.
Exile. They pillaged, raped, and left us all for dead. So now I'm far more liberal with a weapon when I separate their bodies from their heads. White.
Oh shit, it's turned dark. So yeah, she's fighting back, boys. She's going back. So yeah, the natives are going to fight back. She feels much more liberal when she separates the bodies from their heads. So she's going to chop all the fucking heads off and fight back. She ain't going to take no shit. Love it.
Weapon when I separate their bodies from their heads. White. What? Have you ever held the entrails of an English guy, or bit the beating hearts of Spanish men?
This is amazing. So, colours of the wind, instead of talking about the beautiful colours of the wind and the nature and stuff. Have you ever held the entrails of an English guy, or bit the beating hearts of Spanish men? So she's gone dark. She's fucking fighting back. She ain't taking no shit. I love it.
English guy, or bit the beating hearts of Spanish men. Can you shoot an arrow in some French guy's eye?
Sacre bleu! I love that. Can you shoot an arrow in some French guy's eyebrow? Sacre bleu! And they've obviously got the blue one as well, because bleu sounds like blue. I love it. That's so good. But yeah, she's fighting back against the English, the Spanish, the French. Nice.
Can you shoot an arrow in some French guy's eye?
Sacre bleu!
Can you paint with the red colors in these men? Adios, amigos.
So instead of the colours of the wind, can you paint with the colours of these men? So I assume that means their blood.
Blue. Can you paint with the red colors?
The red colours of the men. So yeah, the blood.
I can murder if I please, 'cause I'm dying of disease.
Yeah, like I said, so she can murder if she please because she's dying of disease, because these men obviously brought all the germs over and the diseases and made her all diseased and stuff. So if she wants to give them diseases, she's more than willing to, because they're giving her typhoid because of all the germs. She's dying of disease because we gave them to her.
If I please, 'cause I'm dying of disease. I can paint with the red colors in these men.
So yeah, I can paint with the red colours in these men. So yeah, she's going to paint the world red with British, Spanish and French blood.
Thanks to BP. Where's Prince Ali? Bestiality. I've got STD.
Very good. So thanks to BP, where's Prince Ali? Bestiality. I've got STDs, because obviously she's raped so much she did get STDs. Another factor to why she died young. But yeah, there we go. Summed up all the stories about and what happened after. Very good.
Where's Prince Ali? Bestiality. I've got STD. Whoa, 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 whoa.
That was so fucking good. Oh my god. I think I've seen there's a few more of these as well, so I'm definitely reacting to that. That was so good. And it was so unexpected. I didn't know if it was going to be like nice and gentle or like brutal and so it definitely was more brutal than I even expected. But that's so good. I'm definitely going to react to future ones. But yeah, she's gone for a few niche ones as well. Pocahontas, Belle. Well, Pocahontas, Jasmine, the not so big ones. I was expecting a Cinderella for the blue one and stuff, but yeah, I like it. That was really good. That was really, really good. I like it. So yeah, guys, I hope you did enjoy this video as well. If you did, comment down below what you thought of the video as always. Hit the subscribe button with the bell notifications turned on, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.